What's up guys, Teach Me Grappling. Ryan Peterson here. I've got Mike. He's gonna be helping me out today. We're going to be showing you guys a little defense for an inverted triangle. I assume this is the right triangle. We had Casey Bikatsky. He's one of our Patreon supporters for this channel, contributing to the Teach Me Grappling channel. And he had a question for me, so I want to try to help him out. He wanted to know how to get out of an inverted triangle. I think he called it the ass and face triangle. So I'm gonna try to give you guys that. But remember, when you say inverted triangle, there could be multiple different inverted triangles. So I'm gonna show you one that I assume he's talking about, but it could be a different one. And always remember, triangles can be reversed back and forth, and slightly changes it. So what I'm gonna show you guys here, let me show you guys the attack. I'm gonna give you guys the classic Braulio Stima made famous. This move was around before Braulio was showing it on video, but he definitely, I think, kind of popularized this move. You want to get this view over here. Okay, so right now I have the guy in my guard. We're gonna open our guard and get to here, where what I want is I want to get my shin on his biceps and then control his arm, okay? And then basically, I'm gonna bring this foot across. I'm setting up my triangle. Now, it's inverted, so this one's here, and then over here, I'm kind of controlling, making sure he can't immediately pass. He may try to do a kind of an over-under variation. He may try to do a pass like this. So you want to make sure you manage the distance, and then what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna bring this foot, my toes, across his neck, and hopefully, he doesn't see it coming. So this hand, make sure you grip the triceps really strong, okay? No-gi, we don't want him to slip out. And if he applies any kind of pressure forward, that's perfect, because now I can snap that triangle. Did you hear the sound of that? You all right? Snap the triangle, snap it. So now, look, this leg is biting on the neck, okay? This is one version. I'm gonna bring the leg down, and I'm gonna triangle. Now, as you can see my feet, I'm barely triangling Mike. I don't wanna make him pass out right now, but it's a very tight triangle. If I can make one little adjustment, I'll be able to lock a full triangle. So look at my feet right now. So my feet are here. Now watch, if I can get it like that, boom. Now I can lock a full triangle, and it's perfect. Everything's great. If he tries to defend right now, he's in a lot of trouble. I squeeze, and I tap him. This is the ideal situation because I have my muscles in the right place. There's no gaps. It's pushing right against this carotid artery. Just like, see the hamstring? Just like a regular triangle will slap against, see this, come over here. See how the thigh goes against the neck on a regular triangle? And then now I can squeeze and get a nice choke. It's the same thing, bend over, same position. Just stay like that. Stay, yeah, bend. Now look, except it's backwards, and now that thigh goes here. Now keep in mind that the triangle could also go this way, okay? It could also do this, and this applies a lot of force on the arm, his right arm into his neck, and I could squeeze that one and choke him as well. So again, I don't know, Casey, what you're running into. Oftentimes when you're in side control, you might have an arm between the legs, which this guy just frames your neck and literally just puts you in a triangle. So generally, once you pass the guard, if you use your hand between the legs to pass, stay down with your pressure, hug the neck tight, keep your head down. Do not let them frame and get over here. If you feel them frame right here, glue your head towards their hip and their thigh. So glue it so they cannot move their leg over your head. And then take your right arm out. Okay, so to avoid it altogether. Again, I don't know how your opponents are setting you up, but that's one way it commonly happens. It happens off of over-under passes. Maybe I'll do that in another video. I'm already showing a lot. So one more time on the Braulio Stima attack. Okay, call it that. I have here. I'm gonna move off to the side, rotate my foot through, snap the triangle, and lock it. Okay, again, I don't have the best lock right now because it's super tight. I need to make an adjustment. It's enough to choke him though, as long as he can't try to separate my lock. Try to move. Yeah, he's done. I got him on his neck. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Good one. That was a good one. Sorry. So now I'm going to show you guys what you should do. Okay. So if he's here, and he's setting up from this position, he's got my triceps. Okay. His right hand's managing distance. Remember, sometimes this hand pulls, like if I'm trying to back away, see how I can't get away? And sometimes this hand pushes. If I was trying to smash with too much pressure and he wasn't set up. See, like right now, his left foot is not set up. Since his left foot is not set up over here to ready to hit the neck, he doesn't want me to get too close. You know, go ahead, go back. So if I was able to get too close, you know, I might pass. And then now if he tries to snap it, maybe I'll take my hand out before he can execute his plan. So this hand is managing distance, sometimes pulling, sometimes pushing, doing what you have to do. This one is controlling the triceps really strong. He's gonna have his right shin across the belt line, so this foot's already ready to shoot that way. See this one? It's ready to shoot under the armpit. That's the armpit one. And then this one is the neck one. So he has to prepare it. And the way he does that is he forces his knee out and his toes, roll his toes. And when you do this, there's something funny in the brain, in the alarm bells of jiu-jitsu guys. We all see triangles a lot better when we're like this. You know, we see the triangle here because we've been getting choked since we were white belts. So we by the time we reach like blue and purple, we start to really, you know, key in on when the triangle's coming. But sometimes right here, this can be very deceptive to not see the inverted triangle. So he's gonna start to move his left leg, and then boom, he'll snap it. Now go ahead and punch that leg through. Now there is different variations, but we're gonna show you this one. This is like the one that Braulio Estima was able to catch on Andre Galvao. I don't remember which Abu Dhabi it was, but he caught him in Abu Dhabi. I think it was the finals. So if you guys want to check that video out, you can, maybe I'll put a link if I can find it on YouTube of Andre Galvao and Braulio Estima. Now, Braulio was the one choking Andre Galvao. So if I remember correctly, Galvao did like a step over. He tried to step over to defend like this. He tried to go like this and his ankle got caught or something. And then it got cinched and he got choked right here. Good. It might have like moved around a little bit, but he couldn't get out because it got cinched. So it's very important we understand the leg, when it goes across our carotid arteries, it's going to choke us. So we have to pay attention to that. We don't want to do this. So we don't want to have our arm across because that's going to make everything super tight. Everybody you go with has different length in their legs. Some guys with really long legs can snap stuff on you. And the good thing about the super long guys, even though they can lock, sometimes there's gaps you can survive. And then the short guys, like when I did the triangle to him, it was super tight from the get-go. So he may not have as much room. However, if he creates any kind of space before I lock it tight, I won't be able to lock it in the first place. And then you have the guy who's like perfect. He's right in the middle. He's able to reach even if you open gaps, and it's also very tight. So that's kind of the ideal situation. If that's not you, then too bad. Move on. But I'm gonna show you guys the best idea that I can give you to try to get out of this. So again, sorry, I kind of took a moment. Go ahead and shoot that triangle again. He's gonna bring the foot across. So immediately, come look at my head. Watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pulse my hand right here by his neck, okay? Controlling his head and his posture. If he's pulling this arm, this is not good for me. So when he's doing this, I put my right leg up, look at the angle of my body. I'm gonna start driving towards him to stack him, and I'm gonna rotate backward and pull my elbow back. This is gonna help me breathe, and I'm looking this way. So now what happens is, you can hear me talk very, very easily. Why? Because his thigh is no longer on my carotid. I basically went to the only opening with my neck. And now he's squeezing the back of my neck like a nutcracker. So he's squeezing my neck. Go ahead, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And it's a little uncomfortable. Now I'm gonna make, but that's it. Now I'm gonna make it a little bit better for me and more sure. As I fight my elbow this way to avoid that triangle, I'm gonna pulse my hand. Just like you guys have probably seen on regular triangle attacks, I'm gonna pulse my hand right up against his thigh. Okay, I'm not grabbing any giblets. Don't worry about that, don't need that, only in the street. Okay, life or death. So I'm here, that way it's kind of giving me room, see how I can push, and now as he squeezes like crazy, it's not the end of the world. Now, walk around and look at my arm, guys. You might wonder, what about my arm? Which is very, very important. You guys have to watch out for what this does. Americana, can you do an Americana? Yeah, bam, I tap. And Kimura, bam, I tap. So guys, when you are here, and I do this, My structure is strong. Try to move and attack that arm. I drive pressure. You guys see that? I lifted my butt now. Try to attack the arm. Okay? See what I'm doing, guys? I'm keeping strong, keeping position. I'm not allowing him to attack. I'm putting all the weight on it. And now next is going to be isolate his head and knee on neck. Knee's going to go to neck. And I'm going to start driving the knee into the neck to release the hold. You've got him trapped, not between a rock and a hard place, but between my hand and my hard knee. Right there. Bam. Apply the pressure, make him let go. And then now once you're here, you can go knee on belly and progress and grapple from there. So again, here's the defense. Remember, it's turning. You've got to turn your head and you've got to open up this, any type of triangle, arm triangle, any type of choke that involves one side on your carotid and the other side is your arm driving across your neck. So I'm here. He's about to hit some type of inverted triangle. The second it happens, what I want to do, go ahead, keep going, get it. I'm going to pulse, I'm going to turn, I'm going to look back this way, open my elbow. Pulsing against his thigh. See that? Now squeeze. Go ahead. Yeah. He's not going to be able to choke me. Keep going. You can try to attack the arm. I'm going to go ahead and go knee on neck. Place my hand right by his head and start driving, isolating, stabilizing balance. Also, guys, look at my right foot. I do not want him. I got to keep good balance. I can't have him. Let's say I was out of balance and I let him thrust me this way. Like that. Now you're in trouble. So now this arm is going to get access. As I try to go here, you might end up locking your hands because you're worried about what he's going to do to the arm. If he pries it and breaks the lock, and now he starts to attack it, you got to be careful. Americana's right there, and Kimura's also over here. So watch out. So once you're here, you're caught, don't lose your balance. Foot here, he's trying to make me off balance. Pulse my hand, I stand. Go knee on neck in perfect balance, try to move. And I'm centering his weight like in a stack. And I go knee on neck. Stay there, relax. And eventually he's going to release and you'll be right in position to continue your onslaught.
Yes.
Okay? Hope that helps you guys. Chris, try that out. I assume that's the one you're talking about, but if it's not, then I guess we learned something else. But try it out. And hopefully it'll work for you. Thank you guys so much. It's Sunday. It's a beautiful day outside. Go enjoy yourself and get a little sun. That's what we're going to do right now. Teach Me Grappling. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Mike.